Hey guys, welcome back to another Minecraft Spigot plugin showcase here. Today I'll be showing an amazing plugin called HuskHomes. It's actually a pretty useful plugin, so like if you're playing SMPs and you get lost in the way or like you want to teleport to a home. So I mean if you have multiple homes and such, you can just type set home and then type home 1 or whatever home name you want to do it. And if you want to teleport back to the home, all you need to do is just type home and you can just type the home name, which is home 1. So now you get this amazing teleportation text and with the sound, which is really great. Also you can just add multiple homes, which is actually really cool. So all you need to do is just type home and you'll get a list of homes here. So as you can see, I have 3 homes already done. So if you want to teleport to them, you can just click on them actually, and you're going to get a bunch of stuff here which you can actually edit. So you can rename the home, you can add a description, you can make it public, you can relocate it. So for example, if I want to relocate it to here, so I'm just going to stop here and then click relocate, and it's actually relocated here. So if I go here and type home, I get teleported to that zone which I actually showed you now. Watch it. So as you can see, I've actually been teleported here because I've relocated the teleportation home. And the best part is, if you are a server owner, you can just do like, just type set spawn. So like if you want players to use the spawn command and go to that particular location there where I chose, see now. So as you can see, I've been teleported to the spawn actually, which can be accessed by anyone, which is really great. You can also check for the list where all the public homes are listed by just typing public home list, and there it is. You can find the number of homes that are actually public to others. So if I do want to teleport to it, I can just click on it. So you're not gonna get a edit page. So you're not gonna get an edit page or something like that. So you're just gonna get like a teleportation there, because it's not exactly your home in that list. It's just a teleportation list. And also this plugin works on cross server features. So like it doesn't need to be set particularly on this server. So like I think it can work on multiple servers, like your Bungee network or something like that. Also you can type /back and you can get teleported back to your old zone, and I mean you are familiar with it from Essentials X, which is actually a really useful feature. And there is one feature that you might not know. So there's actually this RTP, so you can actually get teleported to a random zone in this like nearby area, which is actually a really cool feature to add to your server. So as you can see, I've actually been teleported to a forest area, like maybe a beach area. No, I think it's like a jungle area. So yeah, I mean the RTP feature is actually really great. I mean I myself have not seen this feature in any other homes plugin. You can actually even set warps for this. So like I mean most of you are familiar by warps from Essentials X. So all you need to do is just type set warp and then maybe just type C zone, I guess, C zone, and then now we have a warp with that. So you can just do warps for the list. So I just need to, I mean I guess there's another warp here. So I'm just going to warp to C zone here. So I'm going to get teleported to the exact zone where I actually stopped. So as you can see, I've been teleported here. So I mean that's really great. You can even edit your warp, actually just type edit warp and then C zone. So you can just like do all the stuff which you can do with homes too. I mean it's really great. The best part is actually that this plugin works with Dynamap and BlueMap. So many of you actually know what Dynamap is. It's like you just host it on your server and you actually get a map of your server. So like if you are standing here at a particular place like here, so you can actually see your position from the map, which is actually really great. And same with BlueMap. So I mean it's actually very rare, not many have heard of it. I myself didn't know about it till recently. So like it's pretty much like Dynamap, but then it's like a bit better. So and yeah, there's actually this add-on which you can have a GUI system for the /homes command, which I'll be showing you now. Alright, so here is the GUI system. So all you gotta do is just type /home and you're gonna get this amazing GUI here. So you can like edit it here, I guess. So just right click and you can edit the stuff. So make private, make public, rename. So I can just do Bobby, I guess, and you can even add a description, which is like cool, and you can like even relocate here. It's actually really cool, like the part where there's a GUI system for everything. So like see, there's a GUI system for warps, but it's kind of your choice if you want to add this add-on. I'll be linking it in the description. So like if you don't want it, you can just directly download the plugin and start using it. And yeah, I'm gonna show you the teleportation now. So I'm here with the player right now, so I'm going to show you the teleportation feature. So all you got to do is just type TPA not 0. Now he has to accept the request. The player has accepted my request here, and now I'm teleported to him, which is actually really great feature. So it can be used for like if you're lost in the wild, you could just ask your friend to teleport to you. So I mean, you can just like reconnect with each other, I guess. And there's even this cool feature you can, I mean, if you're an admin in the server, you can just type TP all and you get all the players teleported to your location. It's actually a really great admin feature, so that's just one other feature which is very useful. So that's pretty much that for the feature showcase. Now I'm going to show you the configuration part. Alright, so I'm at the configuration part here. So first I'm going to show you the messages.yml. So here you can edit everything that's related to the messages which you can see when you type a command. So like when you did SetHome, you got a message saying the home was set, or if you tried to teleport to a home, you got some messages like you're teleporting to the home and stuff. Like you can edit everything here. I mean, the colors are actually already very good, so I don't think you need to change the colors, but if you'd like to change the colors, it's up to you. So let's get over to the config.yml. So from the start, so I guess you can change the language here. I mean, if you do plan on like translating it and you want to change the language in the config, you can just change it here, and you can enable this to check the updates for the plugins. So like, I mean, when you every time you start a server, you can see that HuskHomes update available. You will get some random message like that. If you don't want that, you can just disable it here, and you can even enable debug logging. I mean, unless the author tells you to do it, don't enable this, okay? And here's the database settings. So if you just want to stick with SQLite, you can just leave this alone because it's going to work perfectly fine without it. But if you do want to connect it to your MySQL database, you can just edit the settings here and it will be ready there. You can join the Discord server and you can ask the author for support, and he'll be able to help you because he's actually really active, and he just helped me with all the questions I had regarding the config. And here you can see some general settings like max homes, max public homes, and etc, and more stuff which I'll be explaining to you now. So let's start with max homes. So here you can put the value of how many homes you want to give to a certain player. So like if you want a player to only have 5 homes, so he can only use the command SetHome to set 10 homes. If he wants to set more homes, then he can't because the limit here is 10. And similar to that, you can actually like put a value for public homes. So as you saw, I showed you the public home list earlier in the video. So like if you want the player to only be able to enable 5 of his homes as public homes, you can just change it to that and it will be set. So now players can only set 5 public homes, and this value is actually really useful. I mean, so like for example, how do I say this? So if you have multiple ranks in your server, so like if you're using log firms groups and you want to set like separate max homes for each group, for default you can just put something like max homes 3, and if you want to add like 5 homes total for VIP, you don't need to set 5 max homes, you can just do 2. So what happens is like the VIP, it gets 2 plus 3, which is like the VIP value, and the default value, which is like 2 plus 3 max homes. So that makes the VIP group able to make 5 homes, which is actually really great. And this value, it's like if you want to restrict some warps like permission wise, the basic idea is just that you need permission to go to a warp, which if you want to enable, you can just change this to true, or you can just keep it to false, which lets every player able to warp to any warp. And this is actually really good useful feature. So it's like if you want the players to just have a simple home system, so it's like, so if a player has set a home called SetHome home1, so the player cannot again type the same command, it would fail. But if you want it like if a player types the same command, like if he types SetHome home1 in another location, like if you want the home to override itself, you can just do that. So it would basically look like the players would think that they changed the location, but actually it would just override the old homes. So it's just that. And you can even add the warm-up time. So like I did show you in the video that it takes 5 seconds to teleport, so you can just enable it here. I mean, if you want, you can just make it like 3, it's your wish actually. And here's the warm-up display. Like you saw that the count came in the action bar instead of the boss bar or the chat or some stuff like that. It's already configured as action bar, so it shows in the action bar. And here's the expiry time. So like if someone sends you a TPA request, it expires as soon as 60 seconds is over. So like it's best like this because it can just prevent like some issues And this one's actually a really cool feature. So if you have this disabled, for example, so if there's like a player 2 and he sends a TPA request to the player 1, so when the player 1 accepts it, it teleports the players to the exact player position. But if this is true, it actually teleports to the player where he executed the commands, and you can even allow Unicode names here and Unicode descriptions. And this actually works like if you just die and then you respawn at a random place and you just type back, you can actually go to the old place where you died, which is actually really cool. So this is actually like a feature which is actually really useful. So like if you have another plugin which does which teleports you somewhere, the plugin will try to listen to that event. So like if you teleport to that area and then you just type back again, it would listen to that event and it would just teleport you back, stuff like that. And this value, it actually just it prevents the lag that may happen in your server. So and if you have this enabled, you're gonna get actually some sound effects when you get teleported, or the countdown when teleporting and stuff like that. And you can actually even edit the sound effects here for each of the item, each of the values. You can actually even enable cross servers. So like if you have multiple survival servers and you want players to be able to teleport to each of them, you can actually just enable this and configure it. You can just contact the owner regarding this and he'll help you with it. And the best part is it actually has a RTP feature. So it's basically if you're standing at a certain location and you want to randomly teleport in anywhere, like in a radius of 5,000, you can just type /RTP and you will be teleported to that certain location. And you can actually even restrict the worlds where the features can't be used. So if you want it to only be in the overworld, you can just disable nether and the and here, and you can actually change the radius here and the cooldown length and the spawn radius. So it's if you set 200, it's gonna try to keep you away from spawn in the radius of 200, which is actually a really cool feature because you can just prevent players from teleporting in that area. And here's the economy feature. It's pretty much actually a cool feature. You can just enable it here, and here are the cost for each event. So if you want to just random teleport, you can charge your players this much, and this actually lets your players have more home slots. And if they're out of home slots, they have to just pay $100. According to your server currency, it can be euros, pounds, anything. And you can even change for the bad command and home public command. And you can actually even set up a hook for dynamap or blue map. So all you have to do is just type true and then edit these values. And if you want to disable any commands, so I guess if you want to disable RTP, you can just put it here, because some servers might not like RTP, and it's pretty much that. And I did forget about this list items per page. So it's kind of the max number of homes it can show at once. So if you type home list, it's gonna limit it to only 12. And yeah, that's pretty much that for the configuration part. If you like the video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more similar content. See you.